Right, welcome back to some Monster Hunter Wilds, people. Back with another video. Today we're gonna go over my updated in-game Charge Blade build. Title Update 3. Not much has really changed, but I was able to get like an armor piece that allowed me to add other skills for a little more defensive capability. So I'm experimenting with stuff here, mainly offensive guard in regards to using, like, I'm debating between crit boost and offensive guard, only because it seems element damage does give the charge blade more attack power. Not so much attack. It's good to have high attack, obviously, because Savage X mode will be, the main stake. It's only a few monsters you can really SAD spam on and get a lot of reward for it. A lot of monsters move pretty fast in this game, so the Charge Blade moving kind of like at world speed with, faster moving monsters, especially like Steve. Like, it's pretty nasty work going up against Steve when you got to guard everything. So I figure, like, why not add like a little something extra to deal with moves you have to keep constantly guarding and getting all this severe chip damage. Because mainly, when you want to use perfect guard, it's a counterattack. Like, you want to guard, perfect guard, use offensive guard to get a reward, get the counterattack off. You get your offensive guard on, and then you're trying to counterattack right away while you have that temporary attack buff. So let's go over what we have right here. Equipment info. Got the laggy helm, new Udra chest piece. Gives us counter strike level 2 and 2 level 3s. Very good chest piece. Got gore arms, laggy waist, and gore greaves. Got the set bonus, Azure Bolt, and Gore Magala's Tyranny. Azure Bolt basically just to get us more affinity, about 15%, and same with Gore. Gore Magala's Tyranny inflicts us with the Frenzy, and once we beat the Frenzy, we have Antivirus, so we get 15% affinity from that. So it's 30% affinity from both to help keep us at a high affinity ratio while we getting our attacks off. So, and also Gore helps with Coalesce because we have that in the build to give us more element damage to basically max us out at element damage. So we have all that in this set. We'll just go over the skills. Got offensive guard. Thunder attack is just the element we're using for the weapon we have. Razor sharp to mitigate sharpness loss when we constantly attack. I will be critting a lot and hitting often. Got a guard level 3 to mitigate pushback. I think I meant to drop guard to level 2 for something. I forget what it was. I have to double check with that. But guard level 3 is fine for now. We got low shells, help us get our vials faster so we can charge our shield and our axe much faster and get our vials ready so we can met out a lot of damage. Crit status is just fixed, and the talisman that I'm wearing. Weakness exploit gives us 15% affinity at level 3. Burst level 3. When using Savage X mode, we'll be attacking pretty often, so burst will be proccing periodically. Counter strike, if we get knocked down, we get 25%. We got 25 attack added to our attack so that we can get back in the fight and hit a little harder. And works well if we're using the Rocksteady Mantle. If we take a hit, that's supposed to knock us down. Counter Strike will proc either way because that attack was supposed to knock us down, but it didn't. But we still get the damage bonus. Maximum Might gives us 30% affinity when we're not expending stamina, and that procs when our stamina stays steady, stays full, basically. Full stamina, get 30% affinity. Coalescence, after we beat the Frenzy from the Gore set, we get a big element buff. It basically maxes out at our maximum element capacity, so we can be at full damage when we do our SADs, our AEDs, and our AED follow-ups. Antivirus gives us 50% affinity after we beat the Frenzy as well. So 2 skills that proc after we beat the Frenzy virus from the Gore set. So helps us out there. Evade Window 2. Now this is very big, especially against Steve. Helps us dodge those massive swipe attacks so that we can avoid getting all that chip damage, because it adds up very fast. And Steve is very aggressive and he doesn't care about your feelings. So he will keep swiping until you're dead. So Evade Window 2 will help you get through those swipe attacks when you see them coming, if you dodge the right way, and you can save your health, get out of trouble, and also counterattack once Steve is done, being a terror. Divine Blessing level 2. I wanted the level 3, but I had to change pieces around so I can only get level 2. But got some Divine Blessing level 2. When it procs, it reduces damage taken by 30%. It's 50% at level 3, so obviously we definitely want level 3. When I can work some things around, I'll definitely get it to level 3. Got Constitution level 1. Decreases stamina drained by any action, dodging, blocking, etc. So we have a shield weapon, so we're going to be doing a lot of blocking. And flinch free, just fix in the armor piece. I don't think it's, anything like extravagant. It's supposed to prevent knockbacks, but yeah, just we're going to get knocked down either way. We're hunting 9 stars now, so that's going to happen a lot. But we just go over some things. Boom. Offensive guard proc. I think that's what I want to do. I put on a element jewel that gave me power prolonger to basically, keep our shield and our everything nice. Keep our shield and everything charged up a little longer. It was between that and what was the other one? Focus. See if we can nice. KO me. Yeah, it was between power prolonger and focus, just so we get it would help with our charging vials, or keeping our damage for longer. So you can see that full combo we got off 3,200 damage from there. Now that's our maximum damaging combo. If we just do this into an AD follow-up, that's only 2078. So an AD into a follow-up into an SAD is our maximum damage combo, which we're looking to do wherever possible. But for the most part, we're just like trying to get the AED and the SAD follow up, because we can get that off more often than not. So, and I think I need to start using the sword more, because especially against Steve, it's like Steve just doesn't let you do anything most of the time. So something to like give like extra damage, extra oomph. I know, you know, sword mode wasn't really needed in Monster Hunter Rise, you know, because SAD spam was glorious in that game. But in Wilds, I'm still trying to figure out my attack pattern, my way that I want to attack things. I know I want to get off the SAD follow-ups. I want to go into AD into a follow-up. I know I want to do that. But the approach, that's what I'm still working on. I'm still working on the approach and everything. So, slowly figuring out, like, some monsters are easier than others. Like, that's why I put evade window in.
Goodbye.
Just to give us more defensive options other than guarding. So, you won't just be eating chip damage for free. It's like, at least if I'm going to eat chip damage, I want to get a reward for it, you know. So, I guess we'll fight a Steve. Yes. Was this only 7? Yeah. So, where are we at? Okay, I think it's right here. So, let's see how we fare. I mean, the damage is here, but, you know, it's just a matter of execution. So you can have the best build, but if your execution isn't there, it's kind of all for naught, in all honesty.
Our destination is just a quick hop from here.
All right, Stevie boy. I'm fighting you with the charge blade today, so you're kind of getting it light today, and you're already active, which sucks for me, doesn't it? Unless I can get the sneak attack off, which I successfully did. Where are you going? That's okay. Just needed to get that active. It's cute. Look at you blocking. That was a good strike. And here we go. 1, 2. See? Now that was bad. As I said, Steve is very busy, and he's a bastard sometimes. How did it hit me? Maybe I should flash bomb it. It's cute. All right, here we go. Oh my God. That wasn't supposed to happen. I just magically went into a state that I didn't want to be in. That was cool. Ain't that something? I still got pushback on that scream somehow. That needs reduced. That definitely needs like reduced pushback. Alright. I guess that first round was okay, I guess. Still wasn't able to get any wounds other than those temporary wounds that show up on its leg. Alright. I'll take this. I think I need to start doing mounted attacks more with the charge blade, just to give more chances to, you know, do damage. Stop fidgeting. It's gonna happen whether you want it to or not. Oh, it's literally like the best focus strike animation in the game. Stop doing stuff. Yeah, my phone just won't stop with the alarms. What you doing? How? Please tell me how. I know how. It's just because this death. I just want this counterattack. Oh wow. I kind of got shafted very, very well. Shafted very well there. Shafted again. It's just like getting out the damage without getting worked over is a task. Look, I can't even get off my mount. I went for it too. I wanted that. See if we can get it off. It's a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, the startup on that focus strike is garbage. Goodness. Oh, at least we got that. You gonna give me one? I haven't got a guard clash in a while. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, you're exhausted. That's cute. You're exhausted and you're going where? You're going... where are you going? We just took off.
Can you hear me? This way!
Stop. There you go. You're exhausted, so we'll just capture you. It's like the charge blade sucks on uneven terrain. Like just getting the damage off is just like, why am I locked into such animations? You're locked into so many animations, and then on hit you're stun locked. It's just not, it's not in the best position right now. I feel there's probably some charge blade experts that are like, oh, the charge blade is great, like I get my times of this and that. I was like, and you're probably right, but me, it's like, I think the charge blade could be in a much better state. Like if they decrease the animation time to get off an AED, I think that would be great. Because then the follow-up, you can do the follow-up and still like get back on defense or recover or whatever you know. It's just, you're too wide open after the charge blades major attacks. So hopefully title update 4, they'll change some of those things, improve the performance of the weapon. The weapon can get out a lot of damage. It's just being able to get out the damage. Like that's just all there is to it. If you can't get out the damage, then you're gonna have horrible times. So but that's it from me. My Charge Blade build, saw it in action. Had like a few blunders just because the environment, like if it was like a flat area, then we probably had a better, time with it. But the hills, up and down, all that changes, hit properties change. Nothing we can do about it except just try to, adapt to it. So, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the build and the new additions that I've made. Well, this is basically just adding a evade window, and I'll probably switch to power prolonger instead of element with iron wall. But you saw on the roar, it still got pushed back even at level 3 with a charged shield. It's like, was it? Maybe the shield wasn't charged, and that one. But even still, what was that guard 3? Like, I don't know. But tell me what you think in the comments. How you like the build? What you're using. What should I change? I really don't like rapid morph in this game because it's minimal in the effects that it has on the Charge Blade. So I don't use rapid morph in this game. It's probably better with switch axe. But that's it from me. I'd like to thank you for watching. As always, do the proper thing. Like, share, subscribe, tune into future videos, and I will see you then. Peace.